Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. Going to work on Thad Jones's "That a Child is Born." I'm going to play the song first, then we'll talk about it, and I'm not going to play the melody. I'm just going to mess around. All right, and now I will talk about the song a little bit and play the melody in little bits and pieces. And for you YouTube creators out there, you know why I'm doing it this way. Okay, so we've got B major 7th, and I'm going to start with a very simple chord here. A child is born, all right? And when you're doing an arrangement of a song, you want it to evolve, you know? If you're orchestrating something, you don't have all the instruments come in at once, you know, you gradually introduce new things. So we're going to start with a nice simple chord. And then the next chord here says E flat minor 6 over B flat. And I'm going to leave out the 6 just to keep it simple. Now I'll add the major 7th and a 9th too. Now I'll add the 6th. And now, once again from the top. Now, what do I need here? I need A minor 7 flat 5, and the 11 is on top. It's an okay chord. You know, it's a little bit bottom heavy. I've got these big wide intervals up here, and I've got smaller intervals here. And by the way, I'm going to do a little bit of talk about improvisation on this song. But I think I maybe will change it, put that 5 up here. Oh, I wish I could reach that note. I can't do it with either hand really very comfortably. I could maybe play a small voicing like that, but I've already had some big voicings coming into it, so. You know, like I say, you don't have to do everything at once, so maybe I'll just do this voicing. And not even play the flat 5 until I get up there. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Been listening to Bill Evans a lot lately, and it's amazing some of the stuff he does with his left hand. Very Chopin-esque. So, once again, could start off a little more simply here. I didn't put the 7th in yet. And here is D7 flat 9. Now I'll put the 7th and the 9th in. Maybe a little too thick. And C 7th. Could possibly do drop 2, but it didn't really sound all that great. Maybe could do something like this. Yeah, take C 7th, turn it into an F sharp 7th, and then here's my favorite chord, E flat major 7th over F. You know, it's just a suspended chord. If you know it's suspended, that's a common notation for a suspended chord. I'd rather just see F11 or F7 and a resolution there. All right, let's see what we can do here. That. And then, it's kind of like, the same chord, that E flat minor 6 over B flat. If you just change it to a D there, you really have the same chord. And the melody note is there. So that's an altered chord. D7 sharp 9, flat 9, flat 13. It's here. And A flat 7. Yeah, it's still the same chord, You see it as C minor 7 flat 5 over G flat. You see it as D altered. You see it as E flat minor 6 over B flat. And you have to be careful to try to, make those chords sound different enough that they don't sound all like the same chord. And there it is again with G flat as the bass. Okay, not getting anywhere really with the reharm ideas today, but let's do a little improv. And, I've been talking a little bit about modes, so that mode is the major scale called the Ionian Mode. You don't need to know that. And here, what do you do? Is it a B flat chord? Is it an E flat chord? E flat minor 6? It's going to be E flat minor melodic ascending. Okay, and that's going to work no matter what the root is or how they notate it in this song. That's our scale. Here it is again. And then A minor. Just B flat major scale will work fine. That's the Locrian mode. That's one of the few modes I ever think about, because it's easy to find, for one thing. If it's a minor 7 flat 5 chord, you just go up a half a step and play the major scale. Right? Works pretty good. And the exception to that is you can play a B instead. Come on, iPad. All right. So really, that covers almost all the scales that you're going to need. G minor. It feels like you're in G minor here, and Aeolian mode, which is what they call the natural minor scale, because key of G minor is 2 flats, so it kind of seems right. You could even use it there. But like I said, that D kind of altered chord, that melodic minor on E flat sounds the best. And the modes, I think, of more often actually have names to them, and those are the modes of the minor melodic ascending scale. Here on C7th, that's the G minor melodic ascending. But, I don't want to think about that. I want to think of a C scale, so I'll just think C mixolydian and flat, sharp the 4 there. So. And I don't have to do that. Use the F or the F sharp, and there's lots of passing tones. That's not one, but at least a little delayed resolution. So you can end up using any note, right? So don't think too much about sticking to the mode all the time. It's more important to hear something in your head and be able to play it. Easier said than done, I know. All right, so I'm going to take a little solo on the song, and I think I'll use the scales I was talking about. A 1, 2, 3, a 2, 2, 3. Now, a lot of times, people ask me, what to do with the left hand. If it's an up-tempo jazz tune, you can play along with yourself, go like. Bill Evans did that a lot. You can make it like a conversation. Kind of going back and forth, or you can just use it to kind of punch certain things. can even take a rhythmic approach too, like bump, bump, jump, dump, bump, dump, bump, if you were in 4/4 time, this is in 3/4 time. And one thing Bill Evans does that's pretty cool on his Waltz for Debbie is he'll take two measures that are in 3/4 time and make it 2/4, 2/4, 2/4. So instead of two measures of 3, he's got 3 measures of 2. Well, thanks a lot, folks, for watching the video, and thank you over there on Patreon who have been supporting me these past 4 or 5 months. Your support is greatly appreciated. It's been a tough time for a lot of us, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. More than anything, it just means a lot that you all value what I do, and that means a lot to me. So thanks, and see you soon.